Here are 3 fragrance hacks to make you smell better. Petroleum in your fragrance. See, I want you to grab some Vaseline, some petroleum or whatever, and put it in your hot spots, in your warm areas in your body.
This is a family show. It's a family show. Ooh.
These are some fragrances that'll make people stop and ask you what the hell you're wearing.
I'd imagine she gets asked that question quite a lot.
Are Ariana Grande perfumes actually worth the hype?
No.
If you like to smell expensive but don't have the money to spend on designer perfumes,
Then you should fuck off.
Hello Crazy Gang, welcome back to another fun-filled Mr. Smelly video. Guys, before we get into the video today, I want you to have a look in the description down below, because if you're interested in fragrance samples and you're in the USA, Canada or Puerto Rico, I've got a code for you, Mr15, gets you 15% off at myfragrancesamples.com. That's my recommended place to get your fragrance samples in those countries. And guys, it is a really, really great site, amazing range of fragrances, highly recommended by me. Check them out. Okay, let's get into the video. Top 5 citrus fragrances for you guys in 2022. These are recommendations of citrus fragrances I really love. Are they actually definitively my top 5? Maybe not. There are so many citrus fragrances, it's outrageous. Of course, citrus notes, hugely popular. Most fragrances in the world actually have citrus notes in them, but they may be playing a smaller role than in these ones. In these ones, they are relatively prominent. So it's a citrusy vibe, great for summer and spring, in particular because they're so invigorating and refreshing and go nicely to sort of contrast or invigorate you and make you feel cleaner in warmer weather and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why our citrus is even appropriate for spring. I don't even know. Whatever. Let's get into the video, guys. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go with Viva from Norton and Wilson. Yes, I am the co-owner of the brand, but I've got to be honest, I don't talk about it enough because I'm kind of bashful and I don't want to think I'm blowing my own trumpet, you know. Viva is amazing. We have a special offer on for you this month. We've done a special spring offer, 30% off with the code, which is appearing on the screen now. Link in the description too, and in a pinned comment or whatever. Use that code. For the month of April, you get an amazing 30% off this fragrance. Let me tell you about it. The note listing: bay leaf, basil, lemongrass, lime, lemon, orange, mandarin, it's very citrusy, get it? Clove, pepper, gin, watermelon, patchouli, Haitian vetiver, my favourite kind of vetiver, and very expensive ingredient, by the way, it's a real deal. Oak moss and cedar. So John Stephen has created something remarkable with this fragrance. It is a classic citrus stroke chypre style fragrance. We can't really say that it's very, very comparable to anything else I've ever smelled. There are hints of classic colognes of the 50s and 60s that you may love. You may get a passing reminiscence to Eau Sauvage by Dior, a passing reminiscence to Monsieur de Givenchy by, guess what, Givenchy, a passing reminiscence with things like Chanel's Pour Monsieur. It doesn't smell like any of those really, though. It's got an incredible balance of lovely, fresh, zesty citrusness, this brilliant lemongrass, very distinctive kind of accord, and then the clove and the pepper, a little bit spicy, and then a classic masculine dry down with the vetiver, the oak moss, the cedar. It's absolutely amazing. The watermelon note doesn't play a noticeable role. It's doing something clever that I don't really understand, but you won't smell the smell of a watermelon in this at all. It's bon vivant. Bon vivant means someone who enjoys the finer things in life. This is one of them. Check out the link in the description. I do include this. It is amazing. I'm sorry if it wasn't my brand, I'd probably talk about it more because I'm kind of embarrassed to keep going on about my own brand, but that's not the right way to do this. Okay, moving on. Next choice, Penhaligon's Castile. Amazing citrus fragrance, amazing stuff. Okay, their description on their website, Penhaligon's, very good description actually. Got to be totally honest with you. A warm Mediterranean breeze bears the scent of orange blossom down a hillside. Neroli spills sunborn freshness. A smile spreads involuntarily across one's face. Spanish summer in an eau de toilette. 1998 release. Note listing: orange blossom, bergamot, petitgrain, rose, musk, and woodsy notes. A beautiful, soapy, fresh, citrusy fragrance. I definitely pick up on neroli, which is mentioned in the description, but bizarrely not on Fragrantica's note listing, whatever. Petitgrain, also this kind of green, leafy, bitter accord in there, which stems something from some bit of the orange tree or whatever petitgrain is. I don't know, but I know how it smells a bit. This is beautiful stuff, like the most expensive, lovely bar of soap ever. Maybe even more so than Mugler cologne, which is sometimes described that way. Just a fantastic, beautiful bar of soap. There's a great review by Katie Putcrick, which said it reminded of her of some soap that she smelled on holiday, blah, blah, blah. Is a good description. A happy, uplifting smell. A little bit pricey, 100ml, £105. I guess that these days for niche is not that expensive. So don't sleep on this one from the great guys over at Penhaligon's, a lovely English brand. Let's move on. Something a bit more affordable now. We've had two niche choices. This is a cheapie. Agua Brava from Antonio Puig. This was released in 1968 first, and it was Marcel Carles and Rosando Mateo, perfumers, who collaborated to create this. It is a stunning and very invigorating and lovely. I mean, it's not, this has a little touch of something exquisite that this maybe doesn't quite, but you know, you can have just as much fun with this, guys, if I'm honest with you. Here's the note listing. You've got lemon. No, you haven't. Yes, you have. Amalfi lemon, the only kind of lemon I like. Lavender, bergamot, juniper, sage, pine, bay leaf, clove, thyme, carnation, oak moss, vetiver, leather, sandalwood, patchouli and musk. Only £18 for a 200ml bottle. I've got the 100ml bottle. I found that on Amazon for £14. Amazing value. It's vibrant, it's refreshing. It has a certain rugged masculinity in the undertone, although it's kind of unisex, but a more masculine ruggedness is just creeping in there a little bit, maybe with the leather note. It's very, very classic, very timeless, very elegant. Reminds me a little bit of Agua de Colonia Concentrada from Mez Alvarez Gomez, another Spanish house. This is superb, really, really nice. Great value for money, decent performance. Castile, nice longevity, not amazing projection. This one, similar kind of deal, okay, but not amazing. Citrusy fragrances tend to be that way. I will say I think Bon Viva a bit better in performance because it's got quite a few spicy notes in the base, and yeah, so maybe the strongest of these three so far. Anyway, check this one out. Really good stuff. Agua Brava from Puig. Okay, next up, Creed. I love Creed. Creed have amazing citrus fragrances. I could have picked Virgin Island Water. I could have picked Arolfa, Millesime Imperial, Neroli Sauvage. We could be here all day, but let's go with this one. Because not many people talk about this one. I don't know why. It's a 1998 release. It's called Royal Water. 100ml is expensive, even if you go to a good discounter in the UK like All Beauty, who I find to be, you know, safe, reliable, legit. It's still £195. So not cheap, but hey, bergamot, lemon, mandarin, verbena, clementine, peppermint, crucially, cumin, basil, black pepper, pink pepper, ambergris and musk. Those are the notes of this composition. Beautiful fresh citrus, an exquisite peppermint accord, just this lovely green, you know, like the peppermint leaf, not like toothpaste, not like a polo mint, you know, a more natural leafy thing that mint really is. It's beautiful. Don't worry about the cumin. Some people say cumin smells like body odor. You don't pick up on cumin at all in this. It doesn't have that spicy feel. You know, it's in there, but you don't pick up on it. Lovely kind of green basil and just a hint of that pepperiness. But then the undertone is the classic Creed ambergris musk combo in the dry down. It's magical. It's beautiful. It's refined. It's regal. It's elegant. It's highly unisex. Anyone can wear this. It's really beautiful. Royal Water, wonderful, wonderful stuff. I get average longevity and not amazing projection, but I just don't care. I'll spray more. What the heck, guys? We only live once, don't we? Unless you're a Buddhist, in which case. Anyway, last one. Biagiotti Roma Uomo Cedra. A flanker to the original Roma Uomo, which I think goes way back to the 70s. This is an Italian brand and a jolly good one at that. Laura Biagiotti, only £25 for a 75ml bottle. Can't remember what I paid a while back for my 40ml smaller bottle. Lovely bottle design. And the colour gives us a hint. It is a sort of citrusy aquatic fragrance. Your note listing is Cascalone. I think that's a sort of sea-like note. Mandarin orange, my only kind of orange I have any time for. Aromatic spices. Well, I do hope the spices in a fragrance would be aromatic. That's a general idea. Rhubarb, don't smell that. Geranium, oak moss, cashmere wood, cedar, bourbon vanilla, the best kind of vanilla, sandalwood, and ambergris. Okay, so actually Madagascar vanilla is even more expensive. But anyway, it's good. It's good vanilla too. Really nice. If you like a smooth, juicy citrus fragrance with a nice hint of sweetness, a bit more sweetness than any of the others here, and this aquatic thing, this hits the spot. Acqua di Gio was a famous aquatic fragrance, so was L'Eau de Se. They're good, but they smell a little bit more synthetic in that aquatic kind of note and a little bit sharper. And this is very smooth and it has that beautiful juicy sweetness. The mandarin, being a sweet citrus fruit, I get very much a juicy mandarin feel rather than a sharp lemon or grapefruit feel maybe in the citrusiness. Wonderful kind of 90s vibes, although it's a more recent release. Highly recommended. Nice cheapie. Roma Uomo Cedra for an aquatic citrus that is beautiful. And yeah, just you can't have enough. I don't have enough good things to say about that or something like that. Okay, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please do head over. No, don't head. You're already here. Subscribe to my channel, because then you'll see the other videos that I make without having to search for them. And I win too, because then I get more views and stuff. So everyone would win if we did that. Please subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this. I'm leaving it there. That's enough. Enough for one day, guys. I'm going to tell you one thing though. Remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. And sometimes life may stink, but we can always smell good. See you in the next video. Bye bye.